I'm the baker at an inn, and today we are working on some fun Christmas cookies. I started my day by making a single raspberry coffee cake, and then I stirred on some dinner roll dough and also some croissant dough. I also really wanted to make some chocolate orange shortbread cookies. We normally don't stock oranges, but just for Christmas we got in a crate of them, and I'm very excited to use them. I already had some prep sugar cookie dough, so I rolled it out and cut it out into some stocking cookies. About 7 o'clock, my coffee cake was ready, so I cut that up and got it up front to serve. The restaurant opens at 7:30. I then kept working on my croissant dough. I'm actually using a different recipe this time, and it's quite different from the one that I usually use, so I'm very interested to see how they turn out. Then it was time to make some chocolate truffles, which, holy smokes, there's so much whisking. It said you could use an immersion blender for this, but I don't have one, so it was just whisk, whisk, whisk. I add a little bit of cherry brandy because, of course, this is Door County, Wisconsin, and we have to add a little bit of cherry something into this. I was actually going to use orange liqueur, but we already had something chocolate orange on the tray, so I did cherry. While I was rolling out my dinner roll dough, I started a new audiobook called The Debutantes. It's about like a murder mystery in New Orleans, so we'll see how that is. Then it was time to do the first turns on my croissants. I had my shortbread cookie dough sitting in the refrigerator to firm up, but once I was done with my croissant turns, I sliced those up, got them in the oven, and then did some more croissant turns. At that point, my dinner rolls were proof, so I baked them, and then I started decorating my sugar cookies. I am very much an amateur when it comes to decorating sugar cookies. That is a skill that takes a lot of practice. I also decided to just use a cookie scoop to mold my truffles, and then I did more turns on my croissants. The recipe I was using for the chocolate truffles said to roll them in cocoa powder. I don't think I would do this again. It just is too bitter. I assembled my fun little holiday cookie tray, and that was it. Fell off more baking.